The dimly lit club buzzed with energy, the air thick with the smell of sweat. Paul, Alex, and I were staring breathlessly at the big screen, waiting for our team to win the prestigious Vince Lombardi Trophy after 60 years. The quarterback stepped back and launched the ball into the air. We were sure it was a touchdown, but the opposing team's defender leaped, snatching the ball out of the air. The final whistle blew, and our team lost. Dang it! So close!
We almost had it!
Paul was silent, his eyes fixed on the screen, fists clenched. Just then, someone spoke from across the room.
Hey, losers! How does it feel to watch your team choke?
We looked over to see a burly guy in his 20s smirking at us.
Mind your own business!
Why don't you make me?
Paul got up, but I held him back. Let it go, Paul. He's just trying to pick a fight. It's not worth it.
That's right. Listen to your mama, sweet boy. You're a bigger loser than your team. Pathetic.
Without warning, Paul ran across the room and swung his fist at the guy's jaw. He replied with a punch of his own, and the whole club erupted in chaos. Just then, someone in the crowd yelled for the cops, and within minutes, I heard sirens outside. We need to leave, now. Paul heard me, and the three of us took the back gate and ran for our lives, escaping the cops by mere seconds. Hi, I'm Max, and these are my friends, Paul and Alex. Paul has always been a bit hot-headed, quick to throw a punch if someone gets under his skin. Alex and I usually manage to calm Paul down, but last night, with our team losing, he just got out of control. He was still fuming when he called us over to his place the next morning, saying he had something important to discuss.
I can't get over that loss. It's humiliating. And that jerk at the club didn't help.
Yeah, it was rough, but there's always next year.
Next year? We haven't won in over 60 years. Anyway, it's not just about losing. It's about making the winning team feel the sting we did. And I think the only way to do that is to steal the trophy before it hits the stage. If our team can't have it, no one can.
You need to chill out, dude. Stealing the trophy is insane. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be heavily guarded. We'll get caught before we even get close. It's a stupid idea. I'm out.
I'm with Alex. I've got my football championship next week. It's my only shot at a scholarship, and I'm not risking that.
It won't be as tough as you think. The ceremony's tonight. We'll slip in, steal the trophy, and get out before anyone notices. Everyone will be focused on the players and interviews. It's the perfect distraction. Come on, guys. It'll be epic to steal this moment of glory from that stupid team and their stupid fans.
I thought about what Paul said. It was crazy, but it wasn't the worst idea in the world. Fine, let's do it. For our team!
If I end up in jail with some psycho, I'm blaming you too.
Deal. Oh, I freaking love you guys.
The ceremony was set for the evening, giving us little time to plan. Paul got us tickets through a friend who worked at the stadium, and we easily got in. We slipped into the back and changed into janitor uniforms, blending in perfectly. Moving carefully, we headed to the locker rooms where the players were waiting. The atmosphere was electric, packed with legends we'd admired for years. My hands were itching for an autograph, but I controlled myself, and the three of us proceeded to move quietly through the hallways. Minutes later, we spotted a room with a few guards stationed outside, who looked like they could snap necks in half. This has to be it.
But how do we get in?
I have an idea.
And with that, Alex walked straight towards the guards, suddenly clutched his chest and collapsed to the floor, shaking violently.
Hey, what's going on?
I think he's having a seizure.
Alex started making weird sounds, while flapping his arms like a fish out of water. The guards panicked and called for an ambulance, and Paul and I seized the opportunity and quietly slipped into the room. I pulled out the toolkit we had swiped and began working on the lock. My hands were sweating, but I kept at it until I heard a click. I carefully opened the glass door and lifted the trophy. That's when I noticed something blinking at the bottom. I tilted the trophy to get a better look and saw a timer counting down from 10 minutes. Paul, I think there's a bomb under this thing.
What? Are you sure?
Nope, but it looks just like the bomb timer from Counter-Strike. I've played that game a million times, and I know a bomb when I see one. I say we've got exactly 9.5 minutes before this place goes boom.
I think we have another problem to deal with first.
I turned to see Paul pointing at a security camera. Before we could react, the door burst open, and security guards stormed in, guns drawn. Wait, there's a bomb!
Shut up and stay still.
No, seriously, just look at the bottom! But the guards weren't listening. They pulled me and Paul out of the room, and I caught a glimpse of the bomb's timer. 8 minutes. My mind raced as they dragged us through the hallway and threw the two of us into a room.
Stay here. We'll deal with you after the ceremony.
As soon as the guards left, I turned to Paul. We gotta get out, or we're all gonna fry.
I can't die, bro. I'm too young. Oh, this plan was a big mistake. I should have never dragged you two along. I didn't even hug Mom before coming here. My whole life is flashing before my eyes.
Just then, the door flung open, and Alex stood there with a wide smile.
Morning, princesses!
Alex! Oh, thank God. I thought you'd be on your way to the hospital.
I made a miraculous recovery. The guards didn't know what to make of it, but I convinced them with my charm. It was tough, but I did for my friends.
Great story. Where's the trophy?
They just rolled it out to the ceremony. Forget the trophy. Let's just get out of here.
I shoved Alex aside and bolted out. I ran until I saw people rolling the trophy towards the stage. The ceremony was starting. Time was running out. 3 minutes. I ignored everything and sprinted towards the trophy, now placed center stage. The guards saw me and charged, but I zigzagged through the chaos. Before anyone could react, I leapt onto the stage, grabbed the trophy, and ran. Oh my God! This is heavy! 2 minutes. The clock was ticking. There was no time to think, no place to safely dispose of the bomb. The crowd was buzzing with confusion and the guards were closing in. I made a split-second decision and grabbed the microphone from the stand. Everyone listen up! There's a bomb in this trophy and it's about to go off! Everyone leave! Now! The crowd fell silent for a moment before erupting into panic. Everyone started running around like headless chickens, and the guards froze, unsure of what to do. 1 minute. Paul and Alex frantically pushed their way through the panicked crowd, making their way to the stage. I used the toolkit to carefully remove the base of the trophy, exposing the bomb. 30 seconds. I mentally ran through the basics. Red wires are often a decoy. I should focus on power sources and triggers. My fingers hovered over the bomb, tracing the circuit paths.
What are you thinking?
Counter-Strike always said to cut the wire closest to the power source or remove the battery first. But I can't spot the battery.
This ain't a video game, bro. We'll die if you yank the wrong wire. Think this through.
What do you think I'm trying to do here? And it's not like I'm a bomb expert.
I think you should cut the red wire.
Which one? They're all red.
Just do it, Max. Make your best call. We're all gonna die anyway.
This is madness.
Shut up! Let me focus. 15 seconds. I took a deep breath, identifying the main power line and the secondary trigger. The timer ticked down as I grabbed one of the wires connected to the power source, then yanked it out. I stared at the trophy, waiting for the explosion, but nothing happened. The timer had stopped, and the bomb was defused.
It's done! Everyone calm down!
A roar of relief erupted from the crowd, and I collapsed to my knees. Paul and Alex grabbed me, pulling me into a tight hug. As we caught our breath, police and security quickly secured the bomb and took us in for questioning. We stuck to our story, that it was just a stupid dare to sneak into the trophy room, and we had no clue about the bomb. After hours of grilling, they let us go with a stern lecture and some community service hours. The ceremony was canceled, and the media exploded with speculation. But a week later, it was revealed that a member of the winning team had planted the bomb. He was upset at not being made captain and wanted to get even with the rest of the team. We were still getting over the news when a few days later, I received a phone call from the Football Association, inviting me, Paul, and Alex to the rescheduled ceremony. The winning team wanted to thank us personally for what we did, even if it was unintentional. On the main day, as the three of us walked onto the stage, the crowd erupted into applause.
This trophy represents more than just a victory on the field. We can't thank you enough for what you did.
The three of us stood awkwardly on the stage, holding the trophy, surrounded by cheering fans and flashing cameras.
Oh, this isn't how I imagine lifting the trophy.
At least we're not in jail. That's a win in my book.
So, do we get to keep this as a souvenir, or?
Pretty sure they want it back, hero.